whether directly or through a third party. Now, you don't need to respond because just before we adjourned, we received a text message and subsequently we had a short conversation with Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi in which he says that this allegation is withdrawn. Okay. The team, and you probably know better than us, that was working on the analysis got the bank account number wrong, and that it's not a reference to you. So the allegation is withdrawn with due apologies from Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi for any inconvenience or hurt caused.
Okay.
Chairperson, I think that concludes our session.
Okay. I'm seeing two hands there, Honorable Malim and Honorable Sangoin.
No, Chair. This last part of the SC is not necessarily something that must be directed to the minister. He said that to us about the minister. So he's got anything to say, he has to write down to us and say, it looks like I got my facts wrong. And therefore I apologize to the minister and to the committee and to the people of South Africa. So I don't think it's for minister to even say anything. If there is such a development, we're being taken for, we're also being surprised. We can't be members of this committee. People come say things here, and then when they retract them, we hear them like any other person. It must come to us. Then from there, it can be communicated publicly, even to the person who was mentioned wrongly. Thanks.
Honorable Sangone.
Yeah, thanks, Chair. No, I think I'm partly covered by Honorable Malema, because what I was going to say is, if the general says he falsely accused General Cele, and he had said this on national television and other platforms, I would think that him withdrawing that very damaging allegation would have to be done in a public manner, the same way he was able to go on a public platform and make such an allegation. Thanks.
SC.
Honorable Chair.
Maybe let me take the chief whip before you respond.
No, thank you, Chair. I want to add on that, and the reason why, I mean, as one of the members were talking, the reason why I think that is important, how it's withdrawn is very important, because we were told in this hearing or this committee that there are people who have a capacity to design and send the messages on behalf of your number without you getting involved in that. Now, I mean, a matter serious as the one that we're dealing with now, I'm of the view that it should not just be withdrawn, as other colleagues have said, by merely sending an SMS. I think we need something officially, properly written, that must be publicly communicated, not in a way that it has been made available. Because this was a presentation that was done by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi under oath. And so it has to be treated in the same way that it was when it came to us.
Honorable Breitenbach.
Thank you, Chair, eventually. I don't think that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi can send a little note to say he withdraws. He must come here and tell us why he withdraws it, how he made such a mistake, and why he thought it was okay to irresponsibly tell the whole world that thing. He's done a lot of reputational damage. It can't be undone by a little note.
Let's see.
Okay, we will, if he's not already hearing it or listening to it or watching it, we will convey this to him. But what my colleague, Masikalala, did convey to him was that he needs to put this in writing, addressed to the committee, to yourself. The reason why I raised it now is before the honourable members had an opportunity of asking him questions, perhaps in relation to that part, when we sit here with a message that it's withdrawn. And the other reason is before General Cele's statement is sent out to the media, and even further damage may be caused. But in terms of the formalities, he's been made aware of it, and we will follow that up. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I think that is carried. What will happen is that the members must not ask General Cele about that matter. General Mkhwanazi will have to amend his sworn statement, and the committee will make a decision whether we invite him to come back, so that where he has to make a public apology, that public apology must be made. It will be very good to have him in a forum like this one, where such statements were made, so that if members may want to ask questions, questions can be asked. And if he has to be directed to apologize, he's accordingly directed, and that apology is served on General Cele and South Africans as a whole. I wanted to give you 40 minutes, honorable members, and you said to me that you were ready, and I was so impressed with your eagerness. So your time is going to start now. I'm allocating 1 hour, 20 minutes for a full member and an alternate. We are going to follow this order until probably 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock tomorrow, when we conclude the proceedings. When your time expires, even if you said you stop immediately. Yes. Yes. It's towards Friday, yeah. Even if you say one letter, you stop, because your time would have expired. So now is 26 minutes after 16 hours. So it means we are going to take 4 speakers between now and the next break. Yeah. So I want us to start exactly at 4:30.